What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having another fantastic day today. You can call me Spree and welcome back to another Madden 20 video. Today I want to do a little bit of a breakdown of a gameplay that I had against Gmia. Now, if you haven't checked out my previous matchup with him, again, it was in Weekend League. It was an absolute sweat fest, but we ended up walking away with the win. This battle was no different. It was a tough game from start to finish. Now, his offense can be really tough to stop. It's literally just stretch over and over again with some streak egg catches thrown in there to keep you on your toes. His defense is blitz everyone and try to use and cover as much field as possible. It's tough to play against. It's not the most enjoyable gameplay, but it is Madden 20 and it's just kind of how this game has worked out for the majority of the year. So we can go ahead and break that down, talk about my thought process, what I was trying to do, what I was trying to stop, what I was looking for during the game. Before we get into it, maybe this is your first time coming through or you've checked out a couple of my videos in the past. Welcome, it is really nice to have you. If you enjoy the video, if you enjoy the content, definitely feel free to pop down and hit that like button down below. There's also a subscribe button down there. Definitely go ahead and hit that if you want to check out what we do in the future. I think that's everything. Let's get into it. Alright, we've got 2 Hail Mary packs, 2 midfield packs, 2 red zone packs, and a touchdown pack. We ended up with 17 wins, which was MVP tier. Overall, a pretty decent result. Now, this weekend was slightly different to previous weekends. A lot of the time I've been running the ball. You know, Weekend League, you just want to get the wins, you want to get the best rewards possible. At this point in the game, I'm not really too fussed on wins. I just want to have some fun, and passing the ball is way more fun than running the ball. So for me, I've been trying to avoid the run. One thing I will say, that matchup with Gmia, I run the ball a lot, and that's because I know how he plays and I know how much of a grind the game is going to be, so I need to be able to be effective when I'm running the ball. But besides that, I tried to run the ball not that often during games. It worked out for me in some games I just got straight up flooded. So hey, it's a work in progress, but I had a lot of fun playing the games last weekend. Jumping straight into these packs. Hail Mary pack. I think there are still power-ups in the game that are still expensive. I think I pulled a Darren Waller last week and he was 85k. Derek Brooks is definitely not one of those cards that's super expensive, but I'm sure there are still power-ups in there that have some good value. Moving on, and any more purple? Nothing more there. Moving on to the midfield packs. I don't think I've pulled anything of great value out of these this year. Hey, do you want to change that for me now? Golds and silvers. June golds and silvers. Nice. Nice. Jumping into the next midfield pack, we get a Vic. Interesting. Wonder if Mike Vick has value. Definitely could do. Might be able to pick up a few coins there. Moving on to the red zone pack. I still don't like team of the week. Man, that's not what I want to see. An 82, 83. Jumping into the next red zone pack, probably, ooh, an 89, okay. And an 84, and a 94, and a 90. Okay, so that pack was good, right? We're gonna get some good value out of these cards. Probably at least gonna hit our 25k, maybe closer to like 30, 40k all up for these cards, so good value there. Jumping in to check out the touchdown pack. That's not what we want to see. An 86 base elite. An 86 legend. Are you gonna give me 3 86s? Nope. That is very, very unfortunate. That is not a good pull, and that makes me sad. So that's going to be the packs. Overall, not so much at all, but we're getting towards the end of the game. You might as well risk it for the biscuit, trying to pull those golden tickets. A lot of cards have increased in value, so you don't have to get those crazy pulls to get a good return. But today, I definitely wasn't lucky. Let me know in the comment section below if you played Weekend League, what your rewards were, if you pulled anything great. Go ahead and let me know down below. That's going to be it for the packs. Let's jump on over, check out the highlights from our matchup with Gmia. Alright, getting straight into it. If you watched our last matchup, you'll know exactly what he's going to be doing on offense. It's going to be stretch over and over and over again with some streak egg catches, attempts anyway. When he has to pass the ball, he's very happy to just run stretch over and over again. That was the first drive. That is the first 4 downs in the first drive. 3rd and 8, he has to pass the ball. We get a nice block shed and we end up getting the sack there. So good first defensive stand. Our first offensive drive, we try to get cute, we try pass the ball, we get sacked right near the goal line. 3rd and 18, we want to put pressure on him, so we decide to come out passing. We try to get the first down, but nothing on that play. 4th and 3 though, we take the little in route, his user's not quite there, and we're able to move the change. Back to the ground game. Now, like I said earlier, I wanted to be passing the ball during this weekend league, but I know how this man likes to play. Running the ball is just going to be something that I'm going to have to do if I want to win this game and grind it out. I think if I cut to the outside there, I may have been able to get the touchdown, but that's not the line I took. We take 3 and we take an early lead. Very happy with that. An early block shed. If you're watching the clock, you can see the time is passing pretty quickly as we drop an interception. He is just grinding out the game very, very slowly. I think this is a very common way for him to play. Just come in, run the ball, grind out wins, take the wins as they come. 3rd and 14, we get a nice little playmaker, so we're able to move the chains there. 15 seconds to go, he gets a free rusher. No one picks him up. He's going to end up getting the fumble, and he's actually going to get 3 points. At this point, I'm pretty disappointed. We've played well. We've been able to contain some of his pressure. We've been able to move the ball a little bit, but we're going in the half 3 all. 2nd and 8 here, we're able to pick up the pressure, and this time we actually get out of the pocket. We need to make him stretch when he's playing defense. Think about all the different ways that we can beat him. Right here, the hitch is open, but we try to get out again, and we take the sack. This time I take the hitch. We get smacked, but I have to take those short passes, especially if we're getting blitzed. Here I try to get cute. I try to take the streak, and we get picked off. That's a bad play by me there. We're giving him good field position, which is something I can't do. And right here, we almost give up the big play, able to contain him just outside the 30. Very next play, going for random hit sticks, able to get him out of bounds. If you're looking at my defense here, we've got our 2 safeties and spies, but I'm also blitzing my edge corner. I know I can get right to the outside if he decides to run a stretch and my corner gets caught up, but sometimes the corner's going to shoot the gap and he's actually going to get a play in the backfield, so that's something we want to be taking into account. In the end, we're able to hold him to 3. We get sacked on 2nd and 13. 3rd and 23, this time we actually go for the post. His user's going somewhere, I suppose. 4th and 7, we hit the out route. We get the bad animation, and just like that, 2 minutes to go in the game, down 3, and we decide to turn the ball over. That really, really hurt. Now, he's in a good position. I know from this stage he's not going to want to pass the ball. He is going to be happy to just run stretch over and over and over again. We want to get him down to 3rd down. And then, like I said earlier, we got our corner to come through in the backfield. We take our timeout. We end up holding him to 3. That's going to leave us a chance to go for a money drive, see if we can grind out and get a touchdown with a short amount of time left. We hit the slant there, get a nice little gain. The very next play, we take a small gain. We get the first down, but I quickly realized that I'm going to need a big play if I'm going to win this game, and that's what we're going to go for. We get the rollout. We're going to throw the streak, but he clicks on, and he clicks onto the wrong guy, and we get the streak. With only 20 seconds to go, that's the position you want to be in. The very next play, I know exactly what he's doing. He's going to throw it up. He's just going to throw up a prayer. He knows how to egg catch, but we click on and we get the pick. Now, there's 13 seconds to go. I could have kneeled down and punted, but I don't know if this man's got a glitchy punt block defense. I'm going to run the ball, and I'm just going to chew the clock out manually just to make sure the game is ground out. We go down there, and we're going to take a win. Exciting win? Not particularly, but this man is ranked top 10 in the world when it comes to a weekend league on PlayStation. But yeah, that's just going to be it. Another highlight reel of a tough matchup from my previous weekend league. Moving forward, like I said earlier, I really want to focus on passing the ball. I'm having a lot of fun doing it. Not winning as many games, so I'm definitely having fun. And at this stage of the game, that is what is most important. Coming up next, we have a very fun, exciting challenge that I'm going to be trying to do. So definitely keep an eye out for that. If you haven't subscribed, definitely feel free to do so. I think this is something that you're going to want to check out. as a part of it, we will be doing giveaways, probably with some of the players that I use in the gameplay, but at the very least there will be 1 or 2 guys that I set aside that will be given away. Definitely keep an eye out for that if you want to take part in that. Watch out for what we're doing in the future. And that's going to be everything for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. Take it easy, everyone. You can call me Spree, and we out.